On this episode of Our American Republic, we are going to talk about the rule of law in the United States of America. Unlike the ancestral nations ruled by individuals and privileged minorities from which Americans originally came, the United States was to be a different system altogether. The framers established our governmental system as one where no person would rule over another. So, how did their faith in the rights of mankind translate into a system of social order where humans need not be ruled by other humans? History had shown the framers how the inconsistent wishes and decrees of a king or a privileged class of nobles damaged individual liberty. Thus, they designed the Constitution to serve as a foundation for legal consistency within which the new servant government could act. No kings or royals would rule the federal government, the state governments, or the people. All persons, government officials included, would be answerable only to constitutionally based laws. As such, the operation of the new government required that all laws comply with the entirety of the Constitution, no exception. But what if the law needed to be changed? The framers thought of that too. Knowing that a heated crisis could drive a majority of citizens to hastily demand dangerous changes, the framers believed that a deliberate, time-consuming system of government was needed. Changes to laws were to require significant debate and a series of multiple complex actions in order to give citizens the time to fully consider the implication of proposed changes to the law. This is why legislation takes two houses of Congress with presidential approval, and why amendments require approval from 3/4 of the states. This system protected the people from changes that might deprive them of their rights or centralize control of the legal system under a tyrannical body. The framers' amended Constitution forbid American governments and peoples from compromising enumerated rights of law-abiding American citizens, as specified by the first 8 amendments. And, just in case anyone should attempt to misconstrue the first 8 amendments, the framers also protected all unlisted or unenumerated rights of citizens with the 9th Amendment, and they protected the states with the 10th Amendment. This is how the checks and balances devised by the framers discourage tyranny by separating governmental powers, and promote American rule of law. The federal government may only act within the bounds of laws written pursuant to the Constitution, in its entirety. Under the Constitution, no single person or body of government, neither the President, nor the Congress, nor the federal courts, own the law. We citizens of the United States own the intricate but consistent law which defines the rules under which all people in this nation must abide. Do United States citizens fully comprehend the concept of the rule of law? Why might some people prefer rulers as opposed to laws? What is the difference between a rule and a law?